Hello, in this tutorial we will be discussing about creating a confirmation dialog before performing some action. For example, you are displaying a lot of data to admin panel and at the end of each row you have a delete function. But when that button is clicked you want to show a confirmation dialog, and in this dialog you want to display the selected rows data. So for example, if I selected the data with ID 1, then the input field inside the confirmation dialog must have the same ID as the row. So this is a bootstrap model. So what we have did is we created a div and give it a unique ID, and we give it a class name model, and inside this model class we have two nested divs, one with the class model dialog and one with the model content. And in this model content div we have three sections: model header, model body, and model footer. In model header we are simply displaying the title of action what we are going to perform and a button. It is just a cross button which will simply hide the model. And inside the model body we are displaying a message that if the user wants to actually perform this action, and we have a form. The form method can be post or get, it depends on your requirement, and action will be the name of file where you want to, and action will be the name of file which will process this data. And inside this we have a input type. We must give it a type hidden, but for the testing I am giving it the type text, so it will be displayed. And the ID, this will be the unique ID of each row in database that will be used to delete the row. And in the model footer we will be displaying two buttons, one to submit the form and second to close the form. First will be the this, and we are giving it an ID attribute data dismiss. This will hide the bootstrap model whenever the button is clicked. And second will be the submit button. You can see that I have set the type to submit, and since this button tag is outside the form tag, but when this button is clicked we have to submit this form. So what we have done is we have given a unique ID to this form, and this ID should be the form attribute of submit button. So the submit button will know that when this button is clicked we have to submit this form. This one. And now comes to the loop part. This is the delete button that we are displaying in each loop, and we have added an on click event which will be called when this button is clicked, and we are calling a function named confirm delete, and in this function we are sending this button as a parameter. So this whole button node will be sent as a parameter to this confirm delete function. And we have given an attribute data ID, and data ID will contain the unique ID of that row in database. Now when it comes to the confirm delete function, we are first getting the ID using this data ID attribute. So when the function is called, we will get this data ID attribute of this button. So we'll know that which uh, delete button is clicked. So now we have the ID. Now we have to set this ID in this form input field. So we can get the form using its ID. This is the unique ID that is given to form tag. And in this form we have a input field which have a name ID. So we can directly get it using .id, and we have to set the value attribute to this input type. So we are setting the value attribute of this input type to this ID. And finally we have to display this model we can display this using jQuery, and it is required if you are using Bootstrap. It will be included in the source file below. And first we have to get the main div of our model. We can get this using its ID, and then we will be calling a function named model. And in this model function we have to pass a string parameter telling that if you want to display or hide the parameter or hide the model. If you want to hide the model, then you should be sending hide as a parameter. But if you want to show or display the model, then we must send show as a string in model parameter. So that's how you can display the model, and when I click close, then nothing happens. But if I click delete, then it will send the request to your mentioned file. So that's how you can display a confirmation dialog before performing some action.